In case you're wondering what's going on here, it's pretty simple. The other day I cut some of the branches from the hedge, which I think it's hornbeam, and today I brought them over by the Katsura tree guild and by the Aronia, that one by the gate. Not a big tree that was here already, but the young bush you saw seconds ago. I'm trying to protect these trees. We have deer coming around through the garden now and then, and I don't really want to put tree guards, not yet anyway. So I thought this natural method might be better. We'll see how it goes. Here by the Katsura tree I've got some hazelnuts planted as well, and I'm gonna plant more. Some currants, just a berry I think I have, and some strawberries. So I just want to protect this area a bit more. I'll try to add some more wood chips when I can find some. It's a bit difficult to find them in this area where we are by the sea. Not that many tree surgeons working here. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. I think it looks pretty cool. I think what it would be even better, especially if you were to do this in a more exposed site. Here we have the stone wall right beside these trees, so the wind shouldn't be such a big issue. But if I were to do this in another side of the garden where it's more exposed, what I would do is I would put some of the sticks in the ground alongside the main branches that I lay down, just so the branches are held in place when the wind blows, so they don't go into the trees. I could do that now, just take some of these and stick them up and just make like a small fence kind of, but for now this will do. Lovely weather, wet, rainy day in Scotland. I love being outside when it's like this. As long as it's not too windy or it's pouring too hard, it's very refreshing to do some stuff in the garden or just walk around. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Thank you for watching. Take care. That's the area where I cut the branches from recently. Just over there by the tree nursery, part of the tree nursery. Here we have the pretty woman lilies coming through. We'll see if they survive the super munchers. 3 bulbs here. This is the Magnolia Genie, purple reddish flowering one, still very young. And here, as I mentioned earlier, we have part of the tree nursery. We have elderberry cuttings and hazelnut seeds buried in the ground there. And at the back we have 2 gooseberry bushes, Captivator right at the back and Invicta in front of it. So that's 2 of them on a mound system, because I'm layering them to try and grow more shrubs. Both of these bushes are budding out. And I also have a currant titania ahead. Maybe you've seen my previous video. And here we have the shiitake logs, very small logs. I inoculated in 2022 in the autumn. We still haven't had shiitake, but I'm hoping this year we will. Looks like there is mycelium activity. So maybe when the weather warms up, who knows, we'll have delicious shiitake mushrooms. We'll see. Here we have the Japanese wineberry, also budding out, leafing out, budding out. And the elderberry, one of the elderberries I planted. This one is the aurea, I think it's called. Sambucus aurea, which makes golden leaves, kind of lighter leaves, lighter green, and delicious berries. One of the Albion strawberries that I planted, one of the 50 plants. Some more of the Pretty Woman lilies. And here we have one of the ornamental bushes that was here when I moved. Started pruning it a bit more. Quite a bit of material that I can use through the garden to enrich the soil. Here's the largest air prune bed we made. I'm not sure how it's gonna hold up, how long, but hopefully at least this season. We have about 850 hazelnuts buried underneath those wood chips. I've made quite a long video on this bed, so you can go and check out that on my channel. 3 of the other boxes. Another new one added here, just a smaller bucket with over 10 seeds, I think, 10 hazelnuts. And here you can see the pruning I did yesterday. You can see the wall now. You couldn't see it before, not this well anyway. And I plan to prune all the way through there and cut some of the larger branches, because I would like to plant something that's edible as well. That looks good also in time, but for now this provides quite a bit of shelter, so I'll leave it, but I'm pruning it, especially as I need material to put through the garden around the bushes until I can manage to find more wood chips. Yeah, I love how the moss looks on the trunk. And we have a blackcurrant here. It's very nice, makes really nice, delicious berries. So I'm glad I opened up this area. Maybe it will help it produce even more. But yeah, I'm gonna cut around there the trunks at some point, so we can go this way and access that small path as well. We'll see. Yeah, you can see beautiful stones here. This is how the garden looks from this point of view. Here we have the row of currants, some berry as well, and another new one planted, just a cutting, but mostly currants. This one is the earliest to leaf out and bloom. I really need to put lots of wood chips around, or mulch around these currants, because I want to layer them so I can propagate them more and produce more currants. This is the berry, really looking really good. The Vranja quince, still very thin, but it's getting better every year. This is only its second year since I planted it. I planted it at the end of 2022, so it's its second spring here in the garden. In this area we have a lot of stinging nettles. I've been picking to make soup. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Lots of daffodils. We have the beech trunks inoculated with some mushrooms. We'll see if it takes. The large beech that fell during the storm Babette, I think it was. And here we have the Big Ben currants, two of them, one looking better than the other one. That's quite small, but it will get there. This was actually, that one, the small one, was actually, a tractor went over it when we had to get all this wood inside. But it's holding on, so hopefully it will grow bigger this year. But this one is looking great, very nice. I can't wait to take some more cuttings from this and propagate some more. Apparently it makes really large blackcurrants, delicious ones. I can't wait. So yeah, the blueberry patch and the pear. I'm not sure if I recorded earlier, because I stopped and then when I pressed, anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, the blueberry patch, very small for now. Another pear tree. The currants leafing out beautifully. These were taken from cuttings. They're tiny, but hopefully they'll make it into large plants. I think this one's a red currant, GVT if I'm not wrong about the variety. It's budding out as well. And here we have the Endocomis pear tree, one of the first 3 fruit trees that we planted in 2022 in the autumn. The plum tree and the potato patch, which has about 8 rows. Here we have the pink currant, Gloire de Sablon, also looking really nice. I'm layering. Hopefully I need to add more soil, but this was what I could do for now. I need to put some more wood chips if I could find some. But yeah, the idea is that well, the video was slightly interrupted. Postman Mr. Craig came over. But yeah, as I was saying, this is the pink currant, and I'm layering it at the base here, because the idea with this is that the soil will help these branches create more roots, and then I will be able to use my pruners, cut that stem and plant it somewhere else in the garden or in a pot and give it to someone, you know, just propagate more plants. That's the whole idea. And here on the right we have the wild apple, and I've grafted it onto it with branches from the other apple that makes really nice apples. We'll see if the grafting takes. There's 4 of them. The branches haven't dried out yet. It's been a while since I've done this. Well, not this one, but this one is starting to dry out, so we'll see. But the other ones, maybe some will make it. If not, I'll try again. Here we have some strawberries and some horseradish. I think it's horseradish or dill, can't remember. I think it's horseradish. And here we have the hydrangea, which is looking really lush. Hopefully it will be flowering this year. Last year I cut it quite harshly and it didn't bloom, but this year it has a lot of growth on it. Here we have all gold raspberries. We'll see how they'll do this year. And here we have black beauty elderberry. Beautiful coloration on those leaves, purplish, very dark purple, very beautiful. Can't wait to be able to take some cuttings from this. It's still quite young at the moment. Hopefully it will grow bigger this year. I need to also add more wood chips at the base here to help it form more roots on these stems. But I don't think I will take cuttings anytime soon from this. I just want to let it grow into a large bush and then I'll take some cuttings. And here I'm thinking to take those brambles out and start making a pond in this area somewhere. There's a couple of stones there. There are some lily of the valley plants in there. They haven't come out yet, but I know they're there. I saw them last year, so I don't want to disturb those too much because they smell wonderful. But yeah, I'm thinking to make a pond somewhere in this area to attract frogs, to help with the slugs in the garden, create a habitat for them, and hopefully they'll help us as well. Frogs are very nice to have. It's very nice to hear them sing. And back to what the video was about, these branches being layered down around the katsura tree and the aronia on that side. The video got a bit long, but I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll do updates as the seasons pass, and you'll be able to see how things change and evolve in the garden. I like seeing that when I look at other people's videos, so maybe you'll enjoy mine as well. Hopefully it will inspire you to plant lots of edible plants to grow. Thank you for watching. The little fig tree, brown turkey, I think it's called.